ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night, hopes and fears written in gold.
Good morning and welcome to the MyTarot.org morning reflection, daily inventory, anything else you can think of. So, and of course, what are we doing here? It's where I like to think where the universe holds up a mirror and asks us, what do we see? And we use the tarot as that reflection for self-examination. So, I came in here this morning, heard the cards, and the cards remind me to take that breath. And hopefully this is a reminder for all of us to just take that breath. Man. You know, and as I'm sitting there each morning trying to decide which cards to use, I need to find another set of Rider-Waite Smiths. I like the colors on this one. Nice vibrant colors. But the thing is, and when I do an unboxing and when I talk about cards, is that when the backing, that star is the same, and it's five-pointed star, so I always know when I lay a card down if it's upright or not. And as much as I really like this deck, I don't like reading reversals with it because I look down and it's like, you're going to be a reversal. And I like turning them like the pages of a book. I don't want to know the next card's going to be a reversal. Boy, that's aggravating. But being neither here nor there, thought I'd just share that. Taking that breath. Feet firmly planted on the ground, butt comfortable in the seat. Shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. So, anybody who watches this throughout the day, my weekend has opened up here in Maryland. So, I actually enjoy reading just to read. So, if anybody knows a charity event that's going on or something like that would like a tarot reader this weekend, for charities, I don't charge. I just do it for the fun of it and to help out. So, I am more than willing. If anybody happens to come up with some kind of an event that would like to have a surprise tarot reader. Otherwise, I'm just looking to read tarot. So, let's go ahead and see what we have for the day. Good morning, Maureen. Let's see. So I do have a couple events coming up here. I get to go read for Iguana Books next week, and I am going to be doing the Samhain on the 2nd. Like I said, I just like reading for people. So I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path because this stack will be one conversation. This stack will lead us down a whole different path as compared to the center one. Today, let's see. You know what? I'm going to go with what's right on top, which I like to think of as things that are right there in front of us that sometimes we don't even see. I'm going to do our 3-in-1. And flipping each one over like a page in a book. Oh, the tension mounts. Now let's see what we have for today. The 3 of Wands. So I actually like this card a lot. So Wands are creativity. Wands are fire. Wands are energy. Wands are productivity and getting things done. So to get anything done, first we have to have the seed of an idea, which is the ace. Then we have choices to make. We have the Two of Wands, where a decision quite hasn't been made yet. We can still go either way. But the Three of Wands says, now we know what we need to do. We've weighed things out, and you know what? This is what we need to get going. We've had this idea. It's just freaking time to get up off our butt and implement this idea, do this task, take this project to a new level. I like to see it as a triangle. We have a triangle like this, and it looks like, an arrowhead. It's time to move that forward. Threes are all about growth. So, and we have one of the most boring cards in the deck, and one of the most important ones. This is the life lesson. This is the adulting card. It's the Eight of Coins. So coins are about home, health, finance, all those things that keep us grounded. Eights are about just progress and moving forward. This is the adulting card. This is saying, you know what? Yes, I have to put in my 8 hours today. Yes, I have a project that started. Yes, I have something that now I just need to follow through. I'm going to make a coin, set it down here, move the one here, put it here, put it here, put it here. And I'm just going to sit here and start doing my assembly line. It's not exciting, but at the end of the day, he's got all 8 coins lined up. And that's what, when we have something that we need to do, it's just about the second part of it, which is the adulting part, which I have the problems with. It's the follow through. I'll do 90% of the work in the last 10% of the time. And then we have the Three of Hearts. So I understand that, modern tarot talks about this being heartache and things like that. But I like to look at it with the original tarot. Swords are thoughts. Swords are ideas. Okay, this is part of the planning. We think about it. So I talked about having 1 is the seed, 2 is making choices. I like to see the Three of Swords, and since it's mental and it's thought, is that if we don't make a decision, something will make a decision for us. Or something goes awry. We have the idea, we know what we want to do, and then something throws a wrench into it. Which is why I talk about being proactive before that wrench can get thrown into it. It's almost like, exactly like I say, just imagine, you have a set amount of time to do something. And the first 80% of the time, we think, oh, I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to get up right now. And then it's like, oh no, I have to work. I have to get this done real quick. And then we're doing 90% of the work in the 10% of the time. And man, it does affect us. It's that migraine. It's that Two of Swords, and somebody shoves that other sword in there because now I have no choice. Mentally, now I have no choice, and I need to run with this. So what's the advice card? It's the Hanged Man. Okay. So the Hanged Man is about acceptance, sacrifice, patience, doing what, it's sometimes we are forced to just stop. So when we talk about this card being about acceptance and sacrifice, this is the card that says, all right, I know I don't feel like standing still. I would rather go off anywhere else and do anything else because we're putting things off. And man, I tell you what, if you knew the amount of things I've got a list in my pocket. But when I put on my adulting hat and I say I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do what I need to do. Or I go outside, just cleaned the shed last weekend after years of saying we needed to clean the shed. The tasks at work. It's that sacrifice and willing to just stay still and just, I don't feel like doing it, but doing it and the satisfaction that comes. So what we're talking about today is that now, looking at this spread as a mirror, we see the end result of our procrastination. We know what we need to do. It's not fun to do it. So if we dilly-dally and drag, then we end up with that whole mental thing. I mean, he's not looking like he's enjoying what he's doing, right? But today's about adulting, and it's a reminder as we look in this mirror that, as we move forward today, there's something that we know we should do. We want to avoid the Three of Swords. If we can do that, because again, the tarot card is not about fortune telling. It's not about reading the future. It's about affecting the future. The tarot is about seeing the future as it could be and then changing it. That's not fortune telling. That is seeing the future for what it could be based on what we see here. And this is what we want to avoid today. So, what's on that list? So we can take this card and replace it with another card. And in this card here, after we've completed something, we're able to move on. So take a look in this mirror right here, decide what we need to do, and let's move forward with it. Realizing it may take sacrifice and boredom. So with that, again, have that amazing day. Thank you very much. Take care. And again, if anybody in the Maryland area knows like a charity or something like that that would like to have a tarot reader or anything going on, my calendar has opened up. So with that, thanks a lot. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.